What up? What are y'all doing? Y'all doing anything? Have you liked, commented, or subscribed? Probably not. You should though. You're watching the video. Just do it. It's like right over there, or maybe over there. I don't know which side of the screen I'm on. It's over there.
Hey, what's up everybody? Andrew here. We're at the World Series of Bowling, day 3, but we've been in Reno like forever, 10 days already. I think we have a couple more weeks. So far, up and down little thing we got going, a little roller coaster we're riding. If you guys watched on Bowl TV, I am the #1 seed for the Mike Albee Classic. Make sure to tune in on March 15th. I get to bowl for the title again. Hopefully a better outcome than the US Open. But otherwise, World Series has started. For those of you that have watched the movie Space Jam, day 1, little aliens came in with a bowling ball, took my talent, ran off with it. I had no talent day 1, missed all my spares, I had nothing, unfortunately. No mental game, no physical game. It is what it is. I was human. However, day 2, the little aliens gave my talent back, and we are back in the tournament. Went 180 over yesterday. Throwing, of course, my go-to ball, the I Am Pro. I actually threw a little urethane on the fresh. Kind of got stuck in a couple balls there, but 180 over, which put me for 120 over for the tournament, the first tournament. Average 210. Not super thrilled. It only took like 220 to make the cut a game, so I missed by 120 pins, and I bowled so bad day 1. But it is what it is. So today we are starting the Viper tournament. Scores so far are actually a little lower than I was expecting, so I think that favors me a little bit. I enjoy the lower scoring pace when I have my talent, especially when I have my talent. So we're gonna see what we can do. I'm probably gonna throw a little bit of urethane. Probably gonna throw Iron Pros again. It's kind of been my go-to ball, but I did drill an Iron Max for it and an Equinox, so we're gonna change it up with some ASIMs there. But yeah, been an up and down week and a half in Reno. Coconut Bowl, I wish we stayed there. I bowled so well there. Got to National Bowling Stadium and just didn't have my best stuff yet, but a lot of tournament left. As always, you know, we appreciate you guys watching the videos, tuning into Bowl TV, cheering me on, all the well wishes. We're going to bring KP in here soon to see how his week is going and get some feedback from him. And then hopefully you enjoy watching me throw lots of strike shots that Jillian gets, and maybe not so many of the splits. For those of you that haven't seen it before, this is the PBA truck. You've watched videos or seen highlights in the PBA, and they talk about how many bowling balls we drill or how many bowling balls we have. This is where they stockpile them for us. So each company has a different shelf, whether it be Storm, 900 Global, Rotogrip, all the brands of Brunswick, Motive. We all have different shelves on here where you stock bowling balls for the week. World Series of Bowling is known for the amount of balls we drill. I'm pretty sure, how late were you guys here the first day? What time did you guys leave?
We started at 9 in the morning and we didn't get out till 1:45. And we still had about 15 balls left to do the next morning. They turned about 250 in, I think. 250 balls.
They started at 9 a.m. and around 1 a.m.
Yep.
That's a long day. And they didn't even finish that night. 250 bowling balls, and that was just the start of the World Series. They're still going to drill every day. I mean, there's just going to be bowling balls cycling through.
Yep.
And so it's just a different, it's a different world. Anytime somebody drills a bowling ball that they like, a lot of people will tend to drill the same ball just slightly different to get a slightly different ball reaction. And that's kind of how they start to add up. You know, by the end of the week, you start drilling 1 or 2 or 3 of the same ball, or even different balls to get something close, and they add up quick. So a lot of people also didn't bring as many bowling balls. It's kind of hard to get to Reno, ship bowling balls out here, and so a lot of people brought 6 or brought 9 and then drilled 3 or 4 or 5 right away. So they add up. But this is kind of like the second home out here. This is we spend a lot of time out here trying to figure out ball reaction, figure out. I always joke with him, and I was like, "Can you show me some talent today?" It's just like a common thing. He tends to do a good job this year, so hopefully he keeps it up.
We're gonna hope that my thumb goes in the ball and stays in the ball. Having a little repeat of not getting the thumb all the way in the ball.
It's a tedious process. Do you want to tell the camera where your thumb is fat at? No?
My thumb is fat up here and not down here. It's only about 1.5 inches long, too. Tough to hold on to the ball. Well, the issue is it feel like the way that it is it feels like the hole is shaped like this. So, well, I guess it would be just like that.
Yeah.
Because it feels like
So
at the
the
bottom.
dead middle of it is the only tight part.
Yeah. Like right in here is the tight part.
Sick.
So, like, which isn't bad, but I know as soon as I put tape in, I'm not going to be able to get my thumb all the way in.
I had a bad thumb day yesterday. I was telling you, I changed my tape out 13 times. 13 times I changed the tape in my thumb in 6 games. That was miserable. I think it's my hands are so dry. So everybody like glues their grips in a little differently. I'm using clear grips now. I changed it up before the Reno trip. So far I like it. They're a little softer, so I cut my fingers open at the US Open, and so far I bowled quite a bit this week and I have nothing going on, so the grip change has been good. I needed something a little softer. I was grabbing on it too much squeeze. So you can't have your grip stick out of the ball, so you gotta cut them down. This thing is sharp. Jill, you gotta put that in slow motion.
Little recap. Coconut Bowl, Andrew, #1 seed, bowling awesome so far. I finished 9th.
9th with a chance at the show.
Ninth
so
with
close.
yeah, the last two
Framed
games.
8 and 9.
The last 2 games I got kind of a little bit ahead of myself. Looking at the scores, I was like 3 frames left to go in the 5th game. I was like, I'm only like 60 out of 2nd. And I'm like, let's, focus up, throw some good shots. Immediately 7-10. And I'm like, all right. Well, 5th is still out there. 5th is still a possibility. 7-10 again in the 9th. And then get up and double in the 10th for like 2-1 or something like that or whatever. And then had a pop again the last game, had 280 going, and then a lower 7, and ended up missing the show by 40 or 50 or something like that.
I don't even know if it was that much. It was close.
Yeah, whatever it was a lot closer than I thought I really had a chance at. So, first tournament, not very good for myself. I think I finished in like 125th or 140th or something like that out of the 200 people here. Andrew, not so great the first day.
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit. I got Space Jammed.
Yeah.
We watched Space Jam the night before.
Yeah.
So that's why it's on my mind. And I think that I gave them the idea to take my talent.
Yeah, same. A little bit of same. But rebounded on the second block, got to, 150 over? So?
180 over yesterday.
Oh, sick.
So I'm at 120 over now.
Nice.
And you're at
44.
44.
Yeah.
But scores are a little lower today, like we were saying.
Which is surprising.
Which is surprising, but I think really good for him and I.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see him really well. This is going to be similar to what we saw at Coconut.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the same, but similar. We're probably going to be throwing similar type balls, and so I think that's good for the mental.
Yep.
We just got to get off to a start, Like I had a 150 game in the first block that really just derailed me, and then yesterday I would say maybe like end of game 2, beginning of game 3 is what kind of got you.
Yeah. My cross was not very good yesterday. I went from a pair where we broke them down really nicely to a pair where they threw all urethane, which is totally fine. The ball motion was still good. Had a good game going, but ended up throwing some bad ones down the stretch to bowl 170 or 180. And then go to the next pair after following all urethane. Had to move 2 arrows to the left because everybody started at 20. So it wasn't like I could just go to a new pair and say, oh, I'm going to move 2. It was 10, 12 every time. So it was a lot of jumping around for me and never really having control of the lane. So had -1 on the day yesterday, but trying to rebound and find something, have set myself up for this World Championship Cup.
if you're watching this video, first off, thank you. Please send some good vibes mine and KP's way. We're going to need some big days ahead of us. Tomorrow, we are going to recap today on a live stream at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you're either following my Twitch, Facebook page, and or this YouTube channel. Please hit subscribe so you get the notification when we go live. We're going to have a good time with it. I know we missed last week, but we probably needed a couple days off. I did a little celebrating after getting the #1 seed, but we're back, and we hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.